Did you know baseball gave us jazz? No, I'm serious. Look it up. In 1912, a minor league pitcher had a pitch he called the jazz curve. Years later, jazz became the name for the style of music. But the music didn't stop there. Because we play to play. Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson, Buck O'Neil, they wanted to play. And they did play. My Grammy Pat, she played to play. Back in the Bahamas on the sandlots, I played to play. And you better believe that we still play to play. So yeah, like I said, baseball gave us jazz.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Start.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Just about set to go and towing the slab, Kyle Wright. What do you have on him, Chris?
He touched the ninth inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game, didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Okay, all set to go. And now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. And a pitch. To third. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Stone Garrett. Swing and a miss. Strike one. No outs. Runner on second. The 0-1. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Here comes a pitch. Called strike right there. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Stepping in, Joey Meneses. Arcia. 2 away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Dominic Smith.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and that is that. Nationals leave one, and now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Truist Park and towing the slab, Thaddeus Ward, and singing "It's Unique These Days," but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the full side, netted out front, and just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now the number 2 hitter, Vaughn Grissom, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Harris around third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. And that one gets down, fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. That one is absolutely belted. Call. Ranging back. Back some more. And it one-hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 3-zip.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Austin Riley. Definitely a factor in the series with 5 hits and 4 runs batted in. Garcia. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Well, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
And at first, here's the catcher, Sean Murphy, with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. Albies on the move. Strike in there, and they tag him out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 4 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. And now it's Luis Garcia. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Now it's Dominic Smith. That one missed. And the 1-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. This to third, Riley. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one lifted to left. Ozuna should have it. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 4-0.
Trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind. It's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good.
Bottom of the inning, and now Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Ward back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And that's going to get into the corner. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here's Orlando Arcia, 8th in the National League in RBIs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Out towards left center. And that gets down into the gap. Murphy around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
New arm out of the bullpen, Patrick Corbin. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Michael Harris digs in now. Doubled in his first AB. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So now the DH spot. Vaughn Grissom, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Going 1. Runner at first with no outs here. And fouled off. And here it comes. That's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Doubled his first time up.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Line drive. Garrett settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Base hit and a run in to score. The throw to third. And he's hit safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's going to be Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time. Into center and a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 8-0. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Albies is retired. And there's 2 away.
The catcher,
So first and second with 2 outs. So here's Murphy now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Jumps, but it's off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Base hit and a run in to score. Another comes in to score, and they extend their lead to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Back-to-back base hits. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Matt Cronin gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Michael Harris now at the plate. First pitch swinging.
1 strike.
Murphy, the runner at third. Arcia on at second with 2 down. Swing and a base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 13-0. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
So up next, Vaughn Grissom. On a line, base hit. Harris around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 14-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Acuna now. Swings here and blasts one left field. Caught just shy of the wall. But it's a huge inning for him as they score 10 times. We played 2 full. Braves lead it 14-0. top half of the third inning. Up now for Washington, Alex Call. Call goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. That's in for a strike.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner guys to help him out in the gaps.
And he deals. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Jeter downs to the plate here. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and fires. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
0-2 now. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
The bat, number 5, shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Led off this game with a double.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. Abrams getting to start at shortstop, 22 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and he's on at first.
Now left field.
Here's the left fielder, Stone Garrett. Went down on strikes his first time through. Up the middle, and that is that. So 1 left for Washington, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Matt Olson. Cronin back to work. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Yeah, nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hold on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for.
So digging in, Austin Riley. Lined into left center, base hit. Olsen around second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now Marcell Ozuna. Smash down the left field line. Base hit, and a run comes in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead continues to grow.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Liner, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So they're at the corners now. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never...
Swings and sends a rocket to right. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. In comes the run from third, and they extend their lead.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Andres Machado comes on now, on for his 20th appearance of the year.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
No ball, 1 strike.
Here's your 1. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Albies makes the turn at second. Downs with a relay throw. Tag, too late, he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So the batting order turns over. Michael Harris getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Meneses reaching back towards the wall. Looking up, and that one is off the top of the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
Next is the designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. And first offering is fouled off. That's hard hit on the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. But they tack on 5 runs. On to inning number 4. Braves on top, 19-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Joey Meneses. And the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And a pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's Lane Thomas. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
One down, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Harris after it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, and now Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right field, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, they'll find a hole.
Here's Matt Olson.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His 36th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 20-0. We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Next to hit, Austin Riley. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is gone. Austin Riley goes deep. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 21-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup beating off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So Now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Hard hit to third. Over to Smith, 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Here's Sean Murphy. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead continues to grow.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Tanner Rainey into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. So up next, Orlando Arcia. Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him. Here's the throw to the plate. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. The other way, and it stays fair. And it kicks off the base of the wall.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead.
That's 3 singles in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one hooked foul. The 0-2. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Oh! He flexes his power with that swing. His 36th home run of the season. It's 27-0. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Trevor Williams.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. And they add a run. It's 28-0.
Like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So man aboard, stepping in the long ball threat, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. On to the top of the 5th we go. Atlanta leads it 28-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Dominic Smith.
22, Dominic Smith.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Nationals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Got him swinging. Next to hit for the Nats, Hebert Ruiz. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And a foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Riley makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now the center fielder, Alex.
Here's the center fielder, Alex Call. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Kicks and deals. In the air, left field, Garrett on the move. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Bounce to third. Over to Smith. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. Braves lead it 28-0. Welcome back. Top 6. Here's the third baseman, Jeter Downs. Downs goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Right, back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. Struck him out swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
And it's fouled away. And the 0-2. The punch out there. That's out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. Garrett having a lot more success on the road this season. Out to short, Arcia. Gets it to first, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Braves lead this one 28-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Harris, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Ildemaro Vargas coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Swing and a base hit. Harris coming home. Now a long throw home. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive, base hit. Grissom rounds second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here is Matt Olson. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now here is Austin Riley.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Pulls that one foul. Grissom at third. Acuna over at second. Olson at first with no outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they extend their lead. New pitcher now, Jordan Weems.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 on with 1 out. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Grounded to third. Could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Rips one to right. Vargas pulls it down. Runner tagging from third. In comes the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. So first and second with 2 outs. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. They take the force out, inning over. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. And now the right fielder, Ildemaro Vargas. His righty-lefty splits there. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And misses inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. And the righty deals. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Lane Thomas will hit next. Thomas having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Deal 1. And strike 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's to third. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
The first baseman, number
Dom Smith stands in.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's in there. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Vargas, the lead runner, out at second. Garcia at first. 1 gone. Struck him out looking. Here's the catcher to hit. Hebert Ruiz. In the air, left field. Ozuna should have it. And that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. There's a line drive to left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now Vaughn Grissom. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Garrett pulls that one down. Runner tagging and heading for home. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Ripped into right field, base hit. Grissom around second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Down the third baseman, Austin Riley. On the ground to the left. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. And the batter now, Alex Call. The right-hander back to work. That one to first, Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 3, Jeter Downs.
Up now for Washington, Jeter Downs. There's a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Hit weakly on the ground. Arcia whips it to first on the run. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. Strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Righty to the plate. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And down on strikes, and that'll do it.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
On to the bottom of the 8th, down the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. And he deals. Look to shorten his swing that time, and it pays off. And the leadoff man aboard.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Now Sean Murphy. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. On the ground to third. Over to Smith. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. On the pitch now for the Nationals, Kyle Finnegan. So digging in, Michael Harris. In for a strike, 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Murphy over at second, one down. And that one is lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Now the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Vaughn Grissom. And a foul ball, third base side. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Hunter Harvey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one high in the air to left center. Call moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Stone Garrett. Right, back to work. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The right field. Vargas.
And now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Wright done for the day, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Out to short. Arcia zips it to first. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Lane Thomas, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And that one pulled foul. next offering is fouled back.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Is just one strike away. Just off the inside edge.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him looking, and that'll do it.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The blueprint, no with the BS, I'm doing my best. They washed out, need to give it a rest. The tables turn while they try to confess. I'm still the same, needing my space. Could be evil, but look good in the face. They haphazard, but I'm keeping my pace. They haphazard, but I remember when I was 11 and watching my blood on the TV get spilled.